Bow season had already come and went here in Michigan, and we were coming to the later end of rifle season. I was lucky enough to get a doe in the UP, and Matt and I were doing some talking, and he was expecting a second child any day now. And we decided that we were going to head up north to the lodge, and if a nice doe stepped out, we were going to do a little doe patrol. Well, it is November 19th. We're back in the blind. We're at the lodge here, hunting the rock blind. We saw one coming in. Looked like a nice doe, but I wasn't going to shoot one on the walk in. I haven't hunted this in probably 10 days, so the pressure's been off in this at this spot, but in the surrounding areas there's been a lot of pressure. I do have a lot of tracks and runways still being active in here, so hopefully something will come through. I'm really out here today to try to shoot a doe, do a little doe management, put some more meat in the freezer. It does sound like Notch, the target buck that I was after, and I actually passed on opening day of bow season, is now dead, and there's a couple other bucks that are dead, but we also have the short tine 9, which is unaccounted for, and John is also unaccounted for, so we'll just have to see, what happens. I should never have passed Notch on opening day, but you know what, at the moment, it just wasn't for me, so I let him go, and a beautiful buck and made someone really happy, and I'm glad that, that deer will be headed off to the taxidermy and make someone happy for a lifetime. So we're going to settle in and see what happens here. miserable, to be honest. It's rainy, it's cloudy, but I did see a lot of deer driving up here in fields already, so that's a good sign. The other good thing is, because of the rain, I don't think there's going to be a lot of pressure out here today. And it's also the Michigan versus Ohio State game. I think a lot of guys are just going to be inside drinking beer and watching the game. But that's the difference between a hardcore hunter, and a hunter. It's days like this, you just got to get out here and you got to want it. There's been a lot of times I've not wanted to go over to the stand in the years, and I did anyway, and it's paid off for me. And it's just something you learn when you hunt a lot. So I hope everyone's watching the game is having fun, and hopefully we'll have a big buck by the end of the night. Just heard a gunshot to my north of me. Didn't sound too far. I'm kind of puzzled though, because that should be private land, a part of this lease, and I don't think anyone's hunting over there today that I know of. But it's been real slow. I'm kind of in disbelief. All I've seen is about 30, 40 turkeys, and that's it. I don't really know what to say. It is what it is at this point. Just gotta stay positive. Hope that, things change here in the next hour. For the most part, the evening was going pretty slow, and I wasn't seeing a lot of action. I did, however, see a bunch of turkeys, and that was pretty cool, but it wasn't what I was going after. So, about 5 o'clock, it was like light switch had turned on, and out were the deer. You know, I watched a couple young bucks make their way from the wood line and into the field to feed, and as I was watching in the back there, out steps a doe. And I was locked right onto her, and then about a minute and a half later, as light was fading, old John stepped out. And I had to make a decision. Do I shoot or do I hold off? Because I had zoomed in on the camera and I was not getting any film of him whatsoever. It was overcast that day, so we were losing light quick, and legal shooting hours were coming to a close pretty quick as well. So I had to make a decision. And I shot. I know. Rookie mistake. Always keep the camera on. But hey, you live and you learn. But guess who's on the ground?
I just smoked a cranker, dude. I just smoked a cranker. I don't know what. I know. I dropped him, and he got up, and he ran off. He's big, dude. I just went down. I got decent blood, but I'm gonna give it a few. I don't know if it was John or not. He's a nice buck, yeah. He had big tines, and he just was walking through. Let me get down there and let me investigate a little more, and then I'll call you, okay? All right, I'll call you back, buddy. All right, bye. Just shot a cranker buck. I don't know what buck it was. It may have been John, it may have been not. All I saw was a big body and big old tines coming through. And I put the camera on, and it was too dark for it to shoot. And I'm gonna take the shot, you know, this late in the season. It's a big, nice, mature buck. Let's go see if we can find some blood, some good blood. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's good blood up ahead. Really good blood. It's raining though, so I don't know how far we're gonna be able to go with the camera. We'll just have to see. Looks like a good shot. Real good blood. Oh yeah. Real good blood. Oh. Real good blood. There. There's blood there. There he is. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a nice one. It's John. It's John. Awesome. 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 What a buck. What a buck. Wow. He literally came in at last light, and I looked at the time, and I had a minute to spare legal shooting hours, and I let him have it. I couldn't get it on film. My camera wouldn't pick it up, but man, he's a nice buck. Awesome, awesome deer. Wow. Oh man, kind of hard holding the camera up and doing this.
Well, it is November 24th, and the story of John has finally come to an end. You know, it was quite the exciting hunt. You know, I hadn't seen a lot of deer from the get-go, and about 5 o'clock they started coming into the field. It started off, you know, with a button buck and then a 6-point, but I don't know if he already dropped his antler or he never grew it or broke off or what, but it was a 3-point and a spike and a doe, and then right at last light, this guy came in. I mean, I'm talking last light. I turned the camera on. I looked at my phone. I had literally 1 minute of legal shooting time left, you know, before pulling the trigger on him. And I just couldn't capture it on film. It was too dark for my camera. But I'm happy to take this buck. It's a deer that I've had a lot of history with. He's gonna look really good on the wall. I've seen this deer. I think I passed him 4 or 5 times, and it just was in my mind that I wanted to shoot a 4.5-year-old buck. I had about 3 other bucks on camera that were older and bigger than him, and you know, it's getting towards the end of rifle season, and the neighbors ended up killing those deer, so he was the only one left, and I decided if he was going to come on in, I was going to take the shot. I'm extremely lucky to get this deer because I was supposed to be at work, you know, today, and I got to thank Gary for letting me skedaddle out of work a little early because I was able to wrap my tag around this beautiful Michigan buck. For some, deer hunting is a game of inches, but for me, it couldn't be further from it. It's venison for my freezer, burgers for my grill, and jerky for my family and friends, and a long, long list of others. It starts in the preseason, scouting, looking for sheds, hanging trail cameras, shooting your bow and arrow, getting ready for opening day, and dancing around the campfire at deer camp. It's laughs and jokes, cold beers, and good times. It's memories that you'll never forget. And I gotta admit, I was a little sad when the story of John came to an end, but at the same time, it was a memory that I'll never forget.